Hey, it's your girl Ange Rice in the Topic House. Guess what, y'all? I got a great guest in the building today, but I'm not going to introduce him just yet. So, he celebrated a birthday yesterday. He might be a little hungover. We're going to find out, So broke. Let's see. And like I told y'all, I'm going to ask him how broke he really is, how he got that name, how long he's been in comedy, and what he's really doing. Like, his up and coming shows. Like, he got a good show coming up too. I'll tell you about the one I know for August 25th. And I know he has some great comedian friends that are going to be there in the building. And it's right in the neighborhood, in the community. So I know y'all better come out. But anyway, before I introduce him, let me do what I always do and get ready to bash about the shootings going on in Philadelphia. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Like, 5 people got shot up last night at literally 7:19 p.m. Do you know how early that is? That's like literally 15 minutes away from now. It's still daylight. What are we doing? They had over 8 weapons. We're talking machine guns and handguns. Where are they coming from? Again, I'm gonna say what I always say. I believe that a lot of politicians know where some of these guns are coming from. Somebody's bringing them in. They're not just running off and getting these guns. First of all, our young people in the city can't afford them. They can't. So who are we really thinking? What are we doing? What are we doing about it? And yes, I'm reaching for the politicians. Yes, I'm going to have you on the Topic House very soon, because what are we doing? A lot of you are getting ready to start running for mayor. But do you really think you're going to get a seat if you couldn't do anything in the positions that you hold now? Seriously. People are getting tired. Do you really think they're going to vote for you if you're not going to do anything now? Do we need the National Guard? I believe we do. Mayor Kenny, just because you're on your way out doesn't mean give up right now. We need you now. Step up and do some things to make this city a better place, because right now it's becoming unlivable. And nobody wants to just up and move. I know I don't. I'm a stakeholder. Nobody who owns their homes want to get up and move. Nobody who's made renting a home wants to get up and just move. We want our city back. It's up to y'all to help us get it back to the way it used to be. And I'm not only speaking to politicians, I'm speaking to you as neighbors and community holders. Like, come on, let's get it together. We can't live like this. People are afraid to come out at night. It shouldn't be this way. It just shouldn't. So if y'all want to yell at me on my social media, feel free. It's Ange Rice on Instagram. You can do KIL, Knowledge is Learned. You can do Angela M. Smith on Facebook and the Topic House group on Facebook. I welcome all your comments and I will get you answers if that's what you need to. I'll get the right people in the building that you can ask the questions to. But honestly, they live right in your community. Knock on their door if you have to. Ask them, what are they doing to help us right now? Because all the talk, I don't even get on certain meetings anymore because I'm just tired. I can't. We need solutions. And I'm tired of hearing about the same things going on and on. We need action, okay? So, now that that's over with, I will definitely get ready to introduce my guests, okay? So, for those of you who don't know, I may have seen them, walking around in Mad at the last show, because that's where I saw him at. So when it was, what was his name? Tommy Too Smooth was here. Yeah, that show didn't, the show was good. The turnout was a little crazy. It should have been way more, but it wasn't. So hopefully you promoters get it together. You be promoting shows so we can fill up these places and they not be so afraid to come out. But anyway, with none other ado, I'm going to introduce comedian So Broke. Drum roll. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. So, how was your birthday?
It was good. It was peaceful. I woke up this morning, so it was extra. So I'm glad we're going to see another day for C47.
Oh, cool. Cool. Oh, you're young. You're young buck.
Yo, yeah, you say
Oh,
so.
cool. You young buck, y'all. He 47.
Yeah. I feel all that.
So, but honestly, like what and your mom's birthday was when?
My mom's birthday is today.
Today. And your birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, yep.
So yesterday, what did you do then?
I ain't do nothing. I just after I went to the gym, fell back, chill, take it easy. I ain't do too much. I just, like I said, I'm happy to see another birthday.
Cool. And you're preparing what for your upcoming shows,
Yes.
of course.
Mhm.
We'll talk about those in a minute, but how long have you been doing comedy? Looking at camera and tell them how long you've been doing comedy.
Actually, November 7th be 15 years.
So how the hell are you so broke?
Gosh, man.
Wait a minute, how the heck is he so broke? You've been doing comedy for 15 years. Kevin Hart done made it.
Yeah.
Malcolm Hill done made it.
And listen, I mean, when I started, I had,
Joe the comedian done made it. Joe the boss. What you doing?
exactly. First of all,
What are you doing?
First of all, when I started, I had $15 in my account. When I first started, now I got $15.50. Okay. Okay. So,
Okay.
you know, so that's how it is. Whatever, you know.
$15.50.
Yeah, you know.
So talk about 15 years, like how many comedians have you like opened for or shared the stage with?
I opened for a lot of people. Michael Blackston, you know, I opened up, you know, Malcolm Hill, you know, good comedian, friend of mine, Joe the Boss, you know, we do a lot of stuff together. So, you know.
I like all the comedians you just named, you know, I can talk about a few because I know a few personally, but you know, I ain't getting it, that's my story.
Okay,
Because you know, I think I'm doing stand up too. I'm just giving it a minute, but trust me, Andrews eventually, Angela and Smith will do stand up, and y'all know, as y'all know,
she funny, y'all.
I'm an author, so you already know I got something to talk about. So you already know, and I'm Mel Bashman. I ain't no problem, Mel Bashman.
Wow.
Anybody who knows me knows I would tell it.
Because you get told off a lot, huh?
Oh, no, nobody really has the balls. I don't think. I mean, because I do it nicely. Like I don't,
You
come off like that. The only way I get negative with you is if you do the same with me.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm really nice, and I try to keep, you know, my friends close and my enemies closer. And sometimes your friends are your enemies, so you gotta watch it.
Absolutely.
So, check it.
That they said.
We've been around, we know.
Mhm.
Yep, we in that age room.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what are your like up and coming plans? Like what goals do you have for yourself?
Well, you know, I'm trying to, like I said, we doing comedy, you know, trying to get up there with the Kevin Hart and stuff like that. If I don't,
You trying to do movies?
I love the movies. Yeah.
You trying to get in a big game.
Well, I did a movie before, but it was like a low budget, like really low. Like,
No, it's not wrong with that.
Yeah.
Look, I want one of these to be though, but I don't
Yeah.
care. Put my book in the movie. Yes.
we need to get paid to get chicken wings and French fries. You know,
I was saying now.
real low budget. I mean,
That's being too.
like one of the Tubi movies, one of the low budget Tubi movies.
Was that low budget?
You know them movies very low budget.
Oh no.
Very low budget.
So you know what? I'm not trying to be one of those. I'm trying to be in a big time film.
Yeah, the whole budget be like $600. You
I
know,
know.
yeah, they actually $19 a piece. So, you know.
You know what? You doing like I know the joke now. Okay, I know the joke now. So realistically, so definitely you're trying to definitely break into movies.
Absolutely, you know, do a little more comedy, you know, travel a little more, you know.
So what's the furthest you've been?
The first I've been was, Chicago.
Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, how you make it there? I heard it's worse than Philly as far as shootings.
Yeah.
So, you know, are you comfortable?
I got a ride. To my car.
No Uber.
I can't afford Uber.
He really is so broke. Okay, that is so funny.
Can't afford that.
15 years of comedy and he's still broke.
Yeah.
What?
Bill.
That's a movie in itself.
Exactly, Bill.
That's a movie.
You know?
Oh, we all know about that.
Yeah.
Bills are off the chain now. Elections, that's why y'all better get out and vote, seriously. Because bills are off the chain.
Yeah.
And you see what they're doing with the IRS. How do you feel about that? Hiring all those new IRS people to audit the middle class.
No, I don't like that, you know. That's crazy.
They claim we're all going to be audited. Okay.
That's crazy.
I don't know what the hell they think they're gonna get from me. Seriously.
Right?
I don't have nothing.
I don't have nothing.
And I guess they figure we just gonna be like, all right, we'll pay you.
Don't
You
come for me.
know.
Trust me.
You said don't
You don't get nothing. Don't come for me. Trust me.
Don't come to me either.
You'll be upset.
I don't have nothing. You know, look. And guess what? If I do got something, let me hurry up and say it to you.
Yeah,
Look,
Put it in the sneaker box.
Who they gonna give our money
Underneath
to?
the bed.
How you gonna come take the stimulus back?
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously,
Yeah. And it's,
high gas prices, everything going
man,
up.
gas for the house, man, gas for the house, I don't know if you're cussing now, so,
Yeah, you do what you want. This is Topic House.
yeah. Gas is how you drive, pussy. You know that, that's how, whatever. That's how I got robbed. I got robbed at the gas station. This nigga Blue Boy from 7, but he's robbing everybody. That's a whole nother topic.
So you know what? We full of comedy, okay? Full of comedy here in the Topic House.
Always.
But so tell me, all right, so when you were at the Met, like what you doing? You didn't perform.
Yeah, I am.
So you basically was just chilling. But
Mhm.
now you're getting ready for your own events, correct?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your up and coming.
Well, my next comedy show is August 25th, at 8th and 9th at Majestic Ballroom. I got 2 poets coming, 5 comedians. I got my good friend of mine, Joe the Boss. He's hosting. So a real good friend of mine.
Your boss is cool. I like him.
Yeah, he definitely
He's
doing,
funny.
he definitely doing his thing. So like I'm hosting, got other comedians coming through.
Mhm.
And like I said, $25 kind of food and drinks. You know, we have venues there. This will be a good show. Like I said, Majestic Ballroom, 8th and 9th. Open doors on at 7, shows start at 8. So it's gonna be a real good show.
Oh, it's time where they can get tickets too.
Well, I got tickets too. You can call me, you know what I mean, 267-770-4185. So I still got a couple of tickets there, whatever. So you get more than 6 or more, you get like a table. So it's gonna be a good show. I appreciate everybody coming out and support my birthday.
Support his birthday. I think they're gonna bash him there. Are they gonna bash you?
No,
They're gonna have like a roaster or something? Roast you?
no.
I think whoever the comedians are, I think y'all should roast him, okay? You know, it's his birthday, but just
already.
make him be the whole act,
Oh, man.
right? Cause I wanna hear some stuff about him.
I got some good jokes back, so they bash me, I can bash right back.
Is that how it works?
Yeah,
Like, I've
absolutely.
never been to like a roast like that, but I hear them always talking about it.
Absolutely. If you talk about me, I'm talking about you back.
So it's just like, what, is it like a regular, but it's a comedy there?
It's nothing
So I'll
like,
be like, hey,
it's absolutely-
XYZ.
no, it's nothing like a rap battle. You ever see a rap battle? They get fish.
My son is like, you know,
No, it's
Yeah.
it's nothing like a rap battle.
But see, I'm a poet, see,
Yeah.
but I've never been into that, like bashing portion.
Well, I got a little pony too, a little show. Can I get it real fast? This is a little show. It goes in dry and comes out wet. The longer in, the wetter it gets. When it comes out last, the dripping sags. Stop thinking nasty, it's gonna be tea bag. This is a little something.
Ooh, and I saw what I was getting ready to say, you get kids.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know.
Peter, okay? I didn't know where he was going with that.
Exactly. Yeah,
Wait a
tea
minute.
bag, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, I know your mind there.
Oh, yeah,
You're
it's
your mind.
only in the gutter sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I try to stay out the gutter,
Okay.
honestly.
Oh, you stay out, that's all that matters.
No, seriously,
Okay.
like really,
I don't believe you.
like, but sometimes, depending on who I'm talking to,
Okay.
like if I'm on the phone and it's somebody I'm into, shoot, you don't know. You see my, well, you didn't see my show last week. Yeah, I was playing with fruit. I was like, man, I was like, if I was in a relationship, you know what I would do with this fruit? Pineapple.
That's what my was doing, eating that fruit. You see eating that watermelon? I don't know what that do about
Man,
that.
it's my favorite fruit. I
Yeah.
love watermelon. Anybody who knows, like you really know me, you know I love
You
watermelon.
put salt on,
No, I don't.
some people salt on, I was gonna try
I
it,
can't
but
do that. That would ruin my watermelon. Ain't no damn way.
they get on Facebook, I never tried it.
I always tell people, if you love me, buy me watermelon.
Okay,
I love flowers too, but watermelon, you would get like extra
I
points.
bet you put sugar in everything, you put sugar in like when you eat one.
No. Why would I do that?
I know somebody that does that.
My grandmother Freddie Lee was Smith, man. I do
Yeah.
not put sugar in my macaroni and cheese.
Okay, you
No,
put sugar in your grits.
no,
Okay,
I put cheese in my grits.
okay, some people put sugar.
Matter of fact, I just happened to tell a friend, I want to open my grits truck. That's what I want.
Okay.
That's my goal.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Fish and grits, shrimp and grits, sausage and cheese and grits.
That's
all that. I love grits. I'm sure there's a million people out there like me who love
No,
grits,
look,
okay?
I love grits.
Cheese grits, everything grits. Yeah, give me
Yeah.
mushrooms in my grits. Everything.
I'm-
You know how you overload potatoes?
I don't know.
That's how overload
She
grits.
took it too far. Mushroom and grits,
Yes,
you took it too far.
mushroom and cheese grits.
You on the track at first, now you off the track.
Spinach and cheese grits.
I try spinach.
Yeah,
I try
yeah,
spinach.
that's my goal. Like I want a
I
good
try
truck.
spinach.
I want a good truck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
And then I'm gonna go around and do comedy and grits. That's good. Comedy and grits.
Comedy and grits, you know what I mean? Like our grits.
I made some money. I don't wanna be so broke, okay? So I'm.
What, listen, it used to be so broke. I got robbed. I had to go back to so broke, okay? I mean, you gotta understand that. I mean, you gotta
I'm not gonna be so broke. When I start my comedian
I got you.
career, my stand up,
I love my state.
I'm gonna be rich in like a year.
See,
That's my goal.
See, that's how you get robbed. I want people to know I'm rich. If I do get rich, that's why I say so broke. I mean, like, I ain't broke, but I'm comfortable, but I'm still so broke.
He's still so broke, but he's comfortable.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I'm still so broke though, so I'm right. I'm still thinking.
Yeah.
We want to get that out the
So,
way.
wait, so are you going into this show?
Yeah, I'm doing something like do like 5 minutes. I mean, I might go in there first and then bring Joe on and just, you know, relax for the rest of the evening, whatever, while everybody do their thing.
Why they bash you?
You're
You're on bash him.
If they bash, I'm going back up there and bashing them. So it's not like my friend of
It's not
mine.
gonna be a relaxing evening then. If you gotta, you know, get back up and mail back, well, I'm not gonna say mail bash. I don't know.
You have on this mail bashing. I see that.
Oh, yeah.
I see that.
Everybody knows me. They know I'm really nice though. You're really nice. I'm Antrice. Angela M. Smith.
Everybody means to say that. Everybody means to say they nice.
Cheese.
Yeah.
The anyway, back to so broke. Because you know, we're not gonna talk about me.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
No, about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You exactly told one. Honestly, you know what? The book, The Comedian, look who's laughing now.
Mhm.
If I told y'all who this book was about, y'all probably all will read it. But you know,
You don't do that.
I ain't going here yet. I'm just gonna wait. You know what's funny? He hasn't even read it yet. I think his birthday coming up.
He might not want to read
His
it.
birthday is in September. Guess what? I'm gonna give him a copy. Right for his birthday. I'm gonna autograph it. I'm gonna be like, here you go, sweetie. Read this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely won't like to get to that.
Who?
Whoever.
He loves me. Everybody loves me. You can't not like me.
Okay.
You know?
Excuse me.
I keep it 100. I keep it real.
I apologize.
Look, I keep it real. I don't think about nothing.
Yes, you should.
That's the one thing about me. And the one thing, you know what? I can honestly say the one thing about Philly. Philly, if you know a Philly woman, we keep it real. You know, not many women hold their loyalty and all that stuff. We do. That's why we get so aggressive when we're taken advantage of and things happen and you all start acting stupid. You know, we be like, wait a minute, hold up. You be like, nigga, I had your back when you was.
It's always a man's fault. Can y'all ever do anything wrong?
No, we can't.
Oh, okay.
And what we do, we own it though. We own it.
I got you.
We own it.
It's all good.
You know.
I ain't gonna make this the topic. No, I mean,
But for the 7 times,
we're not gonna make this the
listen
topic.
to this, listen. For the 7 times that they go out there and cheat, you know, we do it once and they ready to leave. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Great.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Snap me on.
Look, stop. Look, stop.
I got you.
You Chris over there, she got my baby. Mhm. So what's your relationship status?
I'm married.
How long you been married?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
All right, man. How you propose? I'm getting on nosy. See, I'm getting personal.
I'm not saying.
I know the whole story.
I think-
I need to want to have the story.
Oh, yeah, I was in a restaurant, and what happened,
What restaurant?
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, cool.
And what happened, whatever,
I like that place.
I got the manager to act like I stole something.
Are you serious?
So, and the manager was so good, the manager was so good, I really thought I stole something. No, man, and the reason I really thought I stole it, my heart started bumping. I'm like, my man, really? Because he came from,
Come on, excuse me, sir.
yeah, he said, excuse me, sir, you stole something out the back. I'm like, yeah, I stole something out the back.
What?
He said, you stole
Some
something.
cheesesteak?
He said,
He stole a cheesecake, a piece of cheesecake.
I said, man, I spent that I should have. Well, other than that, right, I was like, you stole something out the back. I ain't stealing out the back. I said, but that's still something? He's like, no, I ain't stealing. I said, yes, you did. You stole my heart. So I didn't go to work.
Aw.
Yeah.
Wait. Who I'm gonna meet and get married to, but y'all had the nicest ring and y'all gonna do the sweetest proposal.
Yeah.
I want this to be so nice, and if it's not, I'm gonna be like, no.
Oh, man. I know you're probably serious too.
I want a nice proposal. Like I want it to be all planned out. Like for instance, I'm a writer. So you gotta think about what's in my head and be like, I gotta do something way different. You know, it just be him and I alone. I don't feel like we in front of a bunch. Did y'all have a bunch of people or?
Yeah, my family members.
Oh, your family.
So what happened, I read my family members. So he's like, oh, I got this big table, whatever. And I said, because it was me, it was me, her, and my two daughters. I got two daughters.
Okay.
So then, and then, my brother, you know, all them came, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, that's how we did it.
You
Nice,
just-
nice.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, see, I need to thank her.
It's
So
different, whatever.
how do you thank her? Because if not, the answer gonna be no.
Yeah.
You know, you want to embarrass yourself on all my brothers and family and stuff.
Yeah, that would have been embarrassing, said no.
Yeah.
That's very.
Can you imagine when you married me? Nope.
Mhm.
What? The relationship over then? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Actually, I danced for one time on my comedy show, whatever.
What?
Yeah.
You dance?
Yeah, I used to be a stripper back in the day, Satisfaction. But
You
we
supposed to
but we-
dance-
but we-
wait,
we-
hold on.
we gonna talk about that.
You dance at the comedy show and not the bedroom?
I think it's a bad one too.
Oh, I'm sure she enjoyed the bedroom dance better. Okay.
Yeah, because once we
You
do
did
it,
this for a bunch of people. Like,
yeah.
got you, baby.
I got you, baby.
You like, what? Like, what, you don't say that in the bedroom? What?
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm a stickler for that. Yeah, I like to see what's in people's like inner minds,
I got
you
you.
know. And then of course you don't dish people dirt, but like, you know, I want somebody who laid back, gonna be cool, treat me nice, not cheap. I'm
I got
asking for too much. I know I'm asking for too much. You know, but those are just my rules. And again, you already know from last week, you know, I'm only accepting one husband, and guess what? You're only getting one wife, okay? Because if you got any more than that, I just can't do it. And we're gonna pick up that topic again, so trust me, because I can't do the doubles, the triples, the all that. I'm not sharing my man. I don't want to share cooking and food. I'm not sharing nothing, okay?
That's a
Oh,
whole,
yeah,
that's
that's my last
a whole other something.
Well, it was.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
last week on my show.
Oh, well, okay.
But we doing a new show on it with, some women in it, because I feel like it was a really good topic.
Okay, that is a good topic.
Because why you all want so many women in
I only want one.
it? Okay.
My wife, that's it.
Nick,
That's
you
all I
only
want.
want one. He got his one. He has his one queen.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's all I need is one.
So look at his face very well. So if you see him anywhere other than where he should be, check him. Tell him Andrew Wright said so. Okay.
I got you.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
All right, so what else you got up in?
What's that coming? I got something coming actually on Friday at 4223. What's the address?
Is it Lancaster Avenue?
No,
or
it's-
what?
4223.
Where's the person?
4223 McAllister Street.
McAllister.
That's right, yeah, 4223 McAllister Street.
Oh, then
It's called the Vineyard. It's $30 seafood thing, all you eat, all you drink with that too. So that's
$30, all you can eat seafood?
and all you can drink.
Well, shit, I wouldn't be coming to see comedians, I'm coming to eat.
But
What?
it take you 90 times, so it's strictly food.
Oh, it's a strictly
Yeah,
food?
like a strictly food at a party scene.
Oh, that's a good one, y'all. Y'all better
Actually,
get your address.
promoted that one, guys. So like I
Oh,
said,
you there.
if you need tickets, you guys just call my phone, whatever. Don't call me at 9 o'clock. I strip on the weekends.
Yeah.
So, but that's a whole nother topic. We can talk about that.
You see, you shook on the weekend. See, why you so good?
Bills, I told you, man. Everything.
You stripping on the weekend? You know how much money strippers make?
Not me. Not me. They throwing pennies at me.
These strippers make so much money. The females walking out, they're buying their breasts, they're buying their butts, they're buying everything. Like they got like $400, $500, or $2,000 weeks.
Yeah. Well, a lot of strippers come out joint. They midgets, so they give me half the price. So that's.
He's silly. He's silly. No, but definitely check him out, okay?
Shout out to midgets though. I love them. I mean, I ain't dissing though. I love them.
He ain't ditching the midgets.
Not at all.
Well, it's only one thing a midget can do when you stand there.
Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about the only thing they can reach.
But you can you imagine? But
Any kids watching,
let me tell you something.
put them
Crazy.
in another room.
Let me tell you crazy. But you never see midget get shot on the news. You know that?
No, I'm not sick.
No, you know why, right?
Why?
The bullets go over their head.
I'm blind. I don't even know any short people.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I know.
why short? Well, no, I don't really consider myself short.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm
No,
like,
no.
look at this one. Yeah, I'm not saying she's shorter than
And
me.
half something like that.
Well, yeah, we always do. We throw in that hair. So when we put on heels, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So who's your best comedian and who's your
Oh,
like your protege coming up?
I had definitely gotta be Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's a.
He's one of my favorites. So
He
I really
my
like him.
go-to, man.
He's funny.
I like, you know,
But I've always liked Richard Pryor.
yeah, I like Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Everybody like Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac.
Mhm,
Yeah,
definitely.
everybody like them though. So you
Yeah.
know, but my go to me, when I was coming up, I like Richard Pryor because I like live. I mean, I like raw the lyrics, so
Right.
funny. And then one of topics when you see him, you laugh every time.
What, Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like raw lyrics.
Yeah.
Or some comedians, you know, you see something and you like, oh, it's funny, but next time not really funny. But he do it every time.
Eddie funny. Eddie got 10 kids, man.
Yeah, every got
Funny,
yeah.
man.
Yes.
So I guess he funny and good in bed. Mhm.
So,
I know somebody asked, why her mind go there? I'm just saying, he
Yeah.
got 10 kids. Like, whoa, if something working.
yeah, something going on, right?
Sure, it's not just about the money.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Hart, like we think about, what's he little? He's short.
Okay, but he never told me.
Kevin, you're a measure. You really short.
She said it, not me, because you might want to put me in something. So she said it, not me. I respect
Book
it.
him. He didn't say it. I said it. Kevin, you're short, but I love you.
Yeah, but I respect Kevin Hart to the fullest. Because you know, he looked out for his people.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
he make it do what he do, you know.
And Michael Blackson too, right?
Yeah, I like Michael Blackson, yes. Yeah,
He's pretty funny too.
yeah, he's funny.
What do you always say, mother sucker?
Mother sucker, yeah.
Mother sucker.
Do the African jokes about.
All right, Michael, mother sucker. Did I say it right? Mother sucker.
Yeah. It's funny to see
So I laugh because a lot of comedians have like they have their signature.
Yeah.
So what's your signature? Like, do you have a signature?
No, I didn't say it. I just rock out whatever. You know, like I said,
You
my
rock out.
books, yeah.
But it's something you gotta say all the time. Like I know when I go see Ray is really good. Like he always talks about him being tall and everything. He's really a tall, dark, and handsome comedian. So it's
Okay.
pretty cool. And who else did I see recently? I saw Malcolm because he was at the Met. And Tommy Too Smooth.
Yeah.
He's good. Tommy has like a bunch of personalities.
Yeah. I did a
Like
couple
it's so
times.
big.
I did a couple times.
Tommy, you got a bunch of personalities. You gotta bring one of them on my show. You know, just one, because you know, we're only here for an hour.
Yeah, I did a
So
couple short times.
One.
Too smooth.
Mhm.
Michael
He's
Hill.
getting ready to come back actually.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's coming back. I read it somewhere.
I think he's about to do something with Sean Clay. Him and
Okay.
Devon Pearson.
So you gonna pitch out, you know, your movie thing? Like, you know, people like he's so broke, he's trying to get rich. So, you know, he wanna be on somebody's
Listen, I'm trying to
good
do
movie.
some movie. It could be Tubi. I don't care. It's maybe $25 instead of $20.
I ain't working on TV. I'm saying right now, I gotta be on Netflix, Stars, or Disney. Okay.
I wanted.
Oh, wait, or BT.
I
I
got
do
you.
BT. Okay.
I wanted some kissing scenes, but my wife said I can't do it, so I can't do
Well,
it.
damn it, wait a minute, hold up, wait, back
I
up.
want maybe.
With the monkey pops, you wanna do a kissing scene?
I don't want to. I'm just saying, you know, before we met, you know, but you know, we together, so I can't, you know, I can do hugging scene, you know, but monkey pox. We had chicken pox.
Look.
Last week I thought I seen two
I
pox.
don't want
I mean, all these pops.
none of the pops. Okay, y'all can keep this. I don't want none of it, okay?
Back in the day, we used to get pop. I mean, they used to pop
Y'all
lots.
still get
I'm
pop.
like, yeah, exactly. Oh no, you get pop kids now. They call child abuse. Ain't like my area when we used to get whipped or extension cords.
No, we gotta ask it. I can say it. We gotta, and you know what?
Yeah, I
We
think
are not a better generation. These kids now, they picking up the phone. My mom hit me. Now they come to take your kid out the home. Put them in foster care. The foster parent ain't no better than you, so they're getting paid to take care of your kid. Wait, they're getting paid to literally abuse your kid.
And that's crazy.
Ignore them, don't buy them nothing, everything. So
That's so true.
kids, y'all stupid. We
Yeah.
were smart.
Yeah.
You get your ass whooped, go right back outside.
Yeah. So actually,
I hate a punishment.
So-
When
so-
they give me a punishment or the ass whooping, whoop my ass, mom. I can get this outside.
so basically now, man, when you get your ass whooped, they get paid for it.
Somebody else.
Your parents could have did that. They could have whooped your ass.
You know, I never understood how the state will give somebody else, don't quote me on this, don't be mad, you know, if you weren't foster care, I don't have anything against that. What I'm saying is, they can't help you take care of your child, but they can take your child and give somebody a bunch of money to take care of your child.
I would have said that.
Yeah, I see what I'm saying. Instead of them, if you're saying, well, I can't really
No, it's
afford,
okay.
you know, they acting out because I can't afford to buy them a pair of sneakers. Now, all of a sudden, they go to foster care. And some of those foster parents will buy them those sneakers because they get money for them every month, you know?
Yes.
And then now, are they acting like a better child? No, because they're still not at home with their parents.
Yeah.
So they're really off the chain. Like, I love the curfew that the city has going on.
I didn't know they started that curfew.
Yeah, they started it.
Yeah, but-
They haven't, they better keep it.
But it's gonna be hard for kids, but it was 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah, as it should be. Their asses should be in bed. My kids were in bed at 8, 9 o'clock. Come on now.
Exactly.
We were too. When street lights came on, better have your ass
In the house.
in the house.
You ain't lying.
My mama didn't play. My aunts either. They ain't play.
See back in the day, if you got whipped by your parents,
Mhm.
I mean, the neighbors.
And the neighbors,
too,
right.
whatever, you know.
Yes.
'Cause these,
Everybody can tell you.
but these days, I mean, if somebody beat the child, whatever, somebody beat their child, they would
The neighbor on the phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember one
And now-
the child being beaten next door. She always beating her.
I
Baby, mind your business.
had a lady one time. She told me my kid is nice. And I mean, look at the picture. Look at him. 8 nice things going out. He's kind of black. I said, first of all, that's your ultrasound. And he's got a nice hand the way he was cut the little cord. So I ain't trying to hear that, man. Really, I'm not trying to hear that.
He's trying to say they come out at birth like that now, which they really do. You know, a lot of us really spoil our children instead of doing the right thing as far as teaching them financial stability.
Yes.
Because my thing, I used to bring my children things home. Like they never requested things from me.
Okay.
And I didn't play that anyway. And I was so broke at the time too. So you
Okay.
know, I was so broke, okay. So you wasn't getting all that. You get what I could afford. But they never complained.
Yeah.
So
I remember
there's
that.
the difference.
I remember getting
Now
shot.
you have children who won't go to school if they don't have on latest sneakers
Yeah.
or uniform. And these uniform things, you'll tell them they have to wear a uniform and think that's fixing a problem. But the parents will go out and say, my son, when he was at Frankfurt, he still had the polo shirts and the polo
Okay.
khakis at school. So the uniform still didn't make a difference
I got you.
because he still wanted to be in the name brand with the other kids.
I got
Didn't
you.
matter.
Yeah.
And if it was on sale, dumb mommy, I bought it. Yeah. Like, why not?
Tommy.
You want your kid the best sometimes.
Yes, yeah.
But then when they get older, the problem is when they don't get a job, if they're not educated enough, they can't afford it.
Okay,
So
yeah.
then
Exactly.
that's like they don't want to do nothing.
Yeah. And I'm going to rob and steal for it.
Exactly. And for what?
Yeah.
You know,
He
why
got
you
crime.
stealing?
He got crime like it is now.
Yeah, but the crime now is off the chain. Like,
Yeah.
is that you're not even taking nothing to shoot.
Yeah.
Like, at least take something.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Back in the day, you know, they rob you, now you got money, they rob you, they don't shoot you. These days, you got basically like fighting the person with the gun, so you don't get shot killed.
That's some scary stuff, yeah.
It is very
I'm
scary.
about to give you a bodyguard.
I got you.
I can have you one.
I
You know,
hear
'cause my mouth be running. You know, I don't need no harm though, seriously. Like, you know, if y'all want to talk, you know, y'all want to talk about like young people, why y'all out here. And it's, you know what, it's not really even young people. It's some older men out here shooting at people too.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
You can't bring all
Can you imagine like a 40-year-old walking around with a gun?
Yeah, on his own.
Like, what are you walking around with a gun for at 40 something?
Yeah.
What? Stop it. You know?
And bro, now he just.
Bro, now he was cheating.
What? Bro, now I seen a 6-year-old. I seen a 6-year-old called 8-year-old.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was to say, you know what?
Yeah.
See, he jokes too much. He plays
Yeah.
too much. That's the problem with comedians. You never know when they're serious.
You know, I'll be serious sometimes, but you know, I like to laugh every day. I like to have fun. So, you know.
How do you feel why you take that at home? Like, I don't know if I could do this. I couldn't do a joke every day. I wouldn't know when you was joking or not. Like, I have a friend of mine who tells me that because when we first started speaking or whatever, like, I would always be sarcastic.
Okay.
But you know why? Because I had to grow thick skin for some of the relationships that I previously was in. So when they would give out real smart remarks, I would be like, boom, you know. And plus in my family, that kind of, you know, we're built like that.
So, see, that's how I am.
You know, that's sarcastic stuff.
I'm very sarcastic. I'm not gonna lie. I try to calm down a little bit, but I don't know if it is the Leo in me or what. But
So you a Leo, I'm a Gemini.
yeah, I got you.
I got two personalities automatically, and that turns into four, depending on, what day, what's going on, what I'm going through, what you said to me. If I had watermelon,
I got you. But I try to calm down a lot, whatever, try to keep my, my marriage balance with, I'm gonna get too smart, but sometimes I might say something, and I don't feel like I'm being smart, I feel like I'm just talking. I don't know, it's just me without.
so the comedy just comes natural
Yes, it definitely comes natural.
until she smack you.
Until, yeah, I got a couple of
I'd be like, what?
I got
What you just said?
I got a couple of them before around, I took it on the chin down,
You have to.
She does.
You gotta sleep next to her.
She
See, the
does-
thing about being married, gotta go to sleep
She definitely,
next to.
she definitely Chris Rock me a couple of times.
Wait, she Chris Rock you or Will Smith you?
Not my fault, she Will Smith, my bad. I ain't get it right. Right, I had to get it right, my bad.
Wait, I wanna be on Will Smith's side.
Yeah, she Will Smith, my bad.
Okay,
I like,
not to bring that
I
up.
like, my wife just slept.
Okay.
Not, I said not to bring it up, but they still get
Depending on
paid,
what you
they
say.
still get paid good. When he got slapped, his
Mhm.
ticket went to $40 to $400, so Chris Rock,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Man, he's about to come, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Be here soon. Who got tickets?
yeah,
I'm glad to be here, David. I want to see this show.
yeah. I know which thing talking about, like his brother Tony Rock was talking about it real heavy.
Yeah, he was talking a lot of smack.
Yeah, so.
Tony Rock, matter of fact, he's coming too.
You coming soon?
He's coming in winter. Yeah,
I like Tony Rock.
I heard. I was talking to somebody who said, yeah, somebody's bringing him out. So, so you're trying to get on that level, or do you think you're on that level? Like, what?
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. Yeah. I would love to get it.
So do you practice? How often do you practice? Do you write your own material?
Yes, I read one. I actually read volunteer and I actually write for people. I work for a couple of comedians, be your contract.
I wonder if I can write for comedians.
Yeah.
I got a story to tell.
See, my,
So don't you ghostwrite?
yeah, I go right for people like couple in the industry what I go right for. They make
Well, I can tell you who you can write some jokes for, because I get tired of it. This is the thing about comedians. I don't want to hear the same jokes if I come see you. How do you want me to come out and see you like once a week or at least once a month, and you're telling the same damn joke? I can't do
I
that.
ain't gonna touch that.
Like, I don't want to do that. Like, if I already heard your whole stand-up, why am I paying $20 over here, 25 over there, 50 at this venue,
Yeah.
75 at this venue, to hear you tell this very same joke?
See me being a
I'm only paying more money. Wait a minute.
Okay.
This is my stand-up time.
Yeah.
I'm only paying more money than hear you tell the same joke stronger. No, I want to hear new jokes for my money.
I ain't gonna touch that.
No, I want you to touch.
No, no.
I want you to
No,
touch it.
me,
Comedians, I want you to touch that. Why am I paying you
I mean,
to hear the same jokes
they got,
within like a month radius? You know what I mean? I don't want to hear the same jokes in a month radius if I choose to come see you. If you want my money, tell me a joke I've never heard.
some comedians, that's a sensitive topic.
I'm serious.
And I don't want my call me. I
Well, you know what? Honestly, Joe, the boss comedian, Malcolm Hill, Teray, answer this question. Why do some comedians tell the same jokes? And if it's a corny joke, why the hell do y'all repeat it?
Well,
If I didn't laugh if I didn't laugh at the Met, I'm not gonna laugh at Majestic Hall. I'm not gonna laugh at the new Taj Mahal. I'm not gonna laugh in Atlantic City at that joke. So why the hell are you telling it 4 more times?
well, it's a lot of comedians, I guess they don't write. So the jokes that they use, like me,
Mhm.
some of my shows, I say same joke, but a lot of them I switch up. I say a lot of different jokes because I try to write every day. So a lot of comedians might go to open mic where they'll
And try
and
to
try material.
Next time y'all tell me the same joke, I'ma yell. I'm be like, I heard that already.
And somebody did that to a comedian. I ain't mention names.
When you gonna come off the stage and smack it?
It threw him off a lot. So I heard that before. It's not funny. I'm like,
All right, so should we just respect the craft? 'Cause that's how I feel sometimes. Like if you read my book and you don't like it, I really don't care because I wrote it for me.
Well, yeah.
I wrote it for me. Delusional jealousy is crazy.
But
So yeah.
a lot
So it's like-
of comedians do something on stage, whatever. That's the media's not
Push it
funny.
over. Oh.
A lot of
I'm
people,
breaking stuff in
a
here.
lot of people may do someone pays is not funny, but it's funny to them, then they already got paid, so they can feel less.
All right, and that's true, but if you want me to come see you again, you won't tell that same
Yeah.
corny joke, like,
Yeah.
and I feel like there's enough material, like, good example, I don't have material in my life to tell jokes.
Yes.
I can bust on a lot of people, but I don't, I try to be nice, I only be sarcastic when I want to, but, and most of the time it's to protect me. Because a lot of people, to me, I feel like when you pour out your feelings, sometimes people like
Yeah.
take a knife and they keep stabbing you in the
Yeah.
back and shit. And I feel like that's not fair. So sometimes people use sarcasm as how can I put it? As a way of just, having thick skin and keeping it and
I
being
got
able to, being able to not have to cry over something.
I
Like,
got you.
because I used to have this man that I was seeing, and he used to always throw like these crazy things, and I used to always do a strong comeback. I didn't want to, like, I'm hurting your feelings, but my thing is, you said that to hurt my feelings. So now I'm coming back at you, and now we both doing it, and we both going below the belt.
Yeah, that's not
That's
good.
not cool.
It is crazy, 'cause
That's not good for a relationship. So I knew I wasn't marrying him.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what, I ain't going
I
for this.
have a lot, I do a lot with my wife, which I had to stop doing.
Yeah.
She might say something to her, and she might say to me, they go back and forth with it, but
Right.
we got to work, we got to work on that.
So well, let me ask this question. See, I'm getting ready to make you mad, but it's not good for people that do this. So how often do you tell your wife that she's beautiful?
I always tell my wife she's beautiful.
Do you love her?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys sort of
Yeah.
because there are a lot of men who don't. Like, y'all get on Facebook and tell a woman you're beautiful, oh, good morning. And you ain't even say good morning to the people who live in your house. You know what I mean? That hurts me.
I would say that maybe if you don't say it, somebody else man will
Exactly.
trust me now.
But you don't appreciate somebody else, sure you will. Trust me, there's somebody out here for everybody. But the one thing I definitely stress is love. I'm like, if you love somebody, tell them.
Yeah.
If they need something to you, let them know. Don't keep carrying on for too long, because if you do, it makes it where it's just where the other person just feels like, oh, this person not interested in you, or they don't care,
Yeah.
or maybe they falling too fast, you don't want to tell them or whatever. Like, it's somebody I really like. You get feelings, for people, and you don't want to tell them and get rejected. That's a big thing too. So how often, did you reject your wife first at the beginning? How long did y'all date before you talk the question, all that stuff?
Well, I believe that ultimatum. I mean, you got to explain all. But
Well, yeah. When you're in a certain market, it does become ultimate.
yeah,
It becomes like, wait a minute, because you know what? I probably would have been married or left sooner, but I was in relationships like 4 years, 6 years, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. And
Okay.
I really shouldn't even wasted my time. Because bottom line, that's where you waste your time.
Yeah.
Because if you sit up there and realize a person doesn't want to get married, get out of it,
Yeah.
But then after a certain amount of years though, you get to really know a person. And in the back of my mind, I used to say, if he has been married, I'm gonna say no. Because I got a whole list right here of why.
Yeah.
And it's like the list, before the list to get married used to be long.
Okay.
And and the reasons not used to be short.
Okay.
And then as you go on and on and on and on, and you're not working on a marriage together, and you're just working on building something, it becomes, don't ask me to marry you, nickel. I ain't doing it. You ain't good with your finances, you always so broke. I ain't got time, okay? It ain't gonna happen, all right? And I'm not saying you gotta be rich, but you have to know how to manage your finances.
Yes, absolutely.
Because that's what either makes you rich or not.
Yes.
And I mean mentally, like, I want to know that I can lay down and sleep at night and the bills are paid no matter where we live. If we in a box, downtown in some city, and you got a little flashlight, make sure you got enough money to keep batteries in that flashlight at night for me. Okay.
I understand. I respect that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just a matter of thinking logically and not thinking, oh, this chick only want me for my money, or this chick only want me for this, or this man only want me for that. No. It's called building together, but really building together. Meaning, do you have my back building together?
Okay.
Like, I want to know, like, if the lights go out, that you got, here, babe, I know we in a box, but there go extra batteries, I got extra crackers, it goes some tuna fish with a can. You know what I mean? At least I know we ain't starving, there's got a roof over our head. You know,
That makes sense.
I ain't ask you to go out here and be Donald Trump or nothing like that.
We might try to down Trump anyway.
I don't know who married orange man. I forget her name.
In fact, tell it to me.
See, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Which Teletubby?
The orange one. The orange.
See, Teletubbies in so long. Yeah, I really told my age.
Mhm.
Now, about Teletubbies.
That young 47.
I can read over that's 11. I remember watching Teletubbies. What happened?
Just look at Donald Trump. He tells you what good. What good would be good.
That's a shame. He's really bad. He's
Yeah,
really
but-
bad.
He's funny though.
Well, I'm gonna get into my upcoming events and then I'm gonna let you recap your events and give them all your Facebook information and Instagram if you have it.
Okay.
People, I want y'all to know this Saturday at Sturgis Playground, we will be doing the Authors Flea Market again. So there's still time to vend if you want. You can contact me at 267-456-8700 if you want to participate. Oh, sorry, participate, I almost choked. Anyway, you can also, if your child needs a book bag and supplies, go on to Eventbrite and register. Look up either Sturgis Playground or Authors Event or FIG, okay? So find that event, register your child, and we'll see you on Saturday to make sure they get that. But while you're there, please support the Authors Flea Market, definitely. So that's gonna be 220 West 65th Avenue, Sturgis Playground, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Make sure you are there. Meanwhile, let me get to, what else is going on? Wow, I see, I'm going to the Dell. I'm thinking about Drew Hill tomorrow at the Dell, y'all. Seriously, I'm excited. I've been waiting a long time for that. I want to see Silk too. Silk is there. And then Sunday is Fantasia at the Dell. Want to check out that too. Meanwhile, what else is coming up? You already know the Topic House Live is September 7th at the Street Lounge. So that is 5929 North 5th Street. Make sure you get there early. Happy hour is 4 to 7, and the show begins promptly at 7 o'clock and ends at 8. I don't know what topic we're gonna do for September the 7th, but trust me, it's gonna be a good one, okay? Definitely. Yeah.
Like I said,
Tell them where they can find you. Upcoming shows again, remind them to come out.
upcoming show 4332 McAllister. Is all you eat seafood, all you eat, all you can drink, whatever. Tickets $30. Like I said, call my cell phone 267-770-4185. Comedian So Broke. And then my next show is August 25th at 8th finale at Majestic Ballroom. The shows start doors open at 7, shows start at 8. You know, like I said, $25. Come with food and drink, whatever. I got 2 poets coming, 4 comedians, whatever.
See, you got poets coming and didn't even invite me. You know what? See, you know what? I'm gonna have to check
know you did
over this
hold it,
show, okay? He's just gonna have to get all beat up. Y'all see him next week, I'll be like, what happened?
She can be young, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can find me.
I did it.
Y'all can find me on my Facebook. And my real name, Donald Green. You find me on my Facebook. So that's not becoming events that are coming up. So other than that, I got a couple things looking to work and I'm mixing.
So what you got in the mix? What you got in the mix?
Well, my 15th anniversary in November. I'm not sure what date it's gonna be. I don't know it's in November. So trying to get some, big comedian there, Yeah,
Big community.
yes, we got I do me and my
You
wife
not big enough?
and me and my wife we do pop
No.
me and my wife we do pop-up shops, she's a singer, her name's Crystal Green, you'll gotta check her out. I mean, she do her pop brass, she got pop brass and jewelry,
She got paparazzi.
Yeah.
And she sang?
and she sang.
And she got pipes. What?
We're gonna let her sing some poetry. So.
Oh, no, y'all gonna hear her sing something.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull her out one day. Yes,
she's
okay.
a real good singer,
Maybe she
you
can be
know.
in my play. I got this one perfect. Yes. Gotta take some mean pipes behind it. Yes.
Yeah, well,
It's called Never, like the song is called Never Love a Man Before Your Child. It's really deep. But what? Yeah, like I'm just saying, a lot of women do that though. A lot of women love men before their children. I'm an everyday I've been in that relationship. My thing is always like kids first, have a baby, these men, they won't come and go. You might want to take them out of here, you never know. Kids always gonna be there.
Absolutely.
Maybe, some kids, depending on how you raise them.
I got you.
Definitely knows that. So how you feel? I'm telling, I think they're gonna roast you though.
I feel good.
I think they're gonna roast him. Joe, the boss committee, I want you to roast him on the 25th.
Okay.
And I will be in the building, so you know, I want you to roast him.
Hey, you wanna roll Joe, no problem. You're ball, you wanna roll some, it's not a problem.
Because I want to see what his comeback gonna be. Like you all bragging about this, I'm like, if they roast me, this is what I'm gonna do. So you know, now I'm hyping it up. Roast his ass so I can hear him really spit some comment. You know, that way it won't be no, well, no, he ain't writing your skits, sorry. And he ain't, you don't write his stuff, do you?
No, I ain't that Joe stuff.
Well, you ghosting, you ain't gonna tell anyone.
No, I really don't write none of the Joe stuff.
Okay, all right.
I-
You write Malcolm Hill stuff?
No, I don't think right here. See, then I first of all, I said, I can tell right, and no, I don't write, no, I do not write my right.
I'm putting him on the spot. Now I'm gonna look at every comedian different. I'm like, what you like that? Your jokes stink. See if I can mess them up.
What the people I wrote for is in the industry. Not saying they ain't in the industry, but it's somebody that been moving all that stuff.
Oh, cool.
I actually got Joe started 15 years ago.
For real?
Yeah. 'cause
He started 15 years ago too?
Yeah.
Well, why the hell y'all so broke?
Well, Joe probably got money. This his name, Joe the Ball. He probably got money.
Oh, yeah, he is Joe the Boss.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah. So you know,
He like a boss.
now he doing.
That's one of my favorite songs, like a boss.
Yeah. Now he
He got a
doing.
good name, like a boss.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
Now he doing this thing. Just respecting us.
Yeah, I respect him as a comedian. It's some that I respect, and then some I be like, oh my God, I'm telling you a good guy. Oh, I gotta leave the room. Don't see me while I'm walking out the room, but I'm only walking out the room because I heard that joke before. And I know I'm not missing nothing. That's why I walk out. Like, if you're a good comedian, you already know when everybody's sitting there and you telling good jokes, you ain't trying to go to the bathroom. You're like, oh damn, I'm gonna miss something, you know, even though it making me laugh and crack up. But when you don't heard the same shiz, you like, oh damn, here you go again with that. That's gonna be 5 minutes. Let me go to bed.
You must have been a lot of shows, Eric.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Same thing. So.
AC when I'm sleepy, I be like, damn, I'm sleepy, you saw the same joke. Oh hell no. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like going to a concert and they sing half your song. You like, where the rest of it?
Or sing something else on, I don't sing this.
Well, sometimes they sing the ones they wrote. Like already, that's why I didn't buy tickets to Babyface, because normally he does that. Like he'd be like, these are the songs I wrote. Neo did it too though, but Neo gave a great show at the Dell. He kicked it. Yes, he kicked it. Even though he cheated on his wife and shit, but he kicked it.
Oh, wow, that's a whole other time.
No, and it was right after that. Like he literally did the show, gave all this spill about, wait, let me check this out. All right, I got 2 minutes. Gave all this spill about how he loved his wife and through COVID, they were having it out a little bit, but then they grew closer together. They had another baby, all that stuff. And then right after the show with the Dell, she got online and said what she said.
Oh, wow.
Then he been cheating on her for 8 years and with different people and all that kind of stuff and paying strippers to have raw sex with him. I'm like, I would have left his ass too. It's monkeypox and all that shit is going on, man. Respect your lady.
Yes.
How hard could it be to respect the people you know love you and care for you?
Yeah.
That's the part that I do not understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Like you will go out and screw a stranger, have a baby with a stranger, and then now gotta come home to your wife that you've been with and be like XYZ. What?
Yeah.
And then expect us to not be on the next 48. Like really?
Yeah, you're right.
And then we be looking like, why she going crazy? Cause he went out and did like, I did everything like, and especially, I don't get too raw on my shoulder, sometimes I do, but especially if you're the kind of woman or wife that does everything to your man already, you don't want to know, like, I can't treat you the same after that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you in the street, like it's like your lady, if she was in the street, you'd be like, I don't do that no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to play with you like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Might do that with somebody else. Yeah.
But some of these men go out and do it with a pure stranger. That's my point. Women too. You go out there and play with somebody else's package or whatever. And then you end up in a situation where you're like, what the hell? Like, come on now, why do y'all do that? It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't give up what you got at home for everything else. But anyway, it's been real in the Topic House. Thank you to my guest, comedian So Broke. I don't know why he's so broke.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
And again, it's your girl Ms. Rice. Make sure you tune in to the Topic House next week on Sedora Radio, okay? See you then.